Hey, Money Guy family, it's your host, Brian Preston, back with another episode of Ask the Money Guy.
That's right. You guys have financial questions. We've got financial answers right here in the Tesla. Go out to your favorite social, use the hashtag AskTheMoneyGuy, or you can go to our website, moneyguy.com, and ask a question right there.
It's Brian Preston, the Money Guy.
Today's question is one we get all the time, Brian, and we get it in various different forms and fashions, but here's generally the way that it goes. If I want to set my kids up for success and I want them to make wise financial decisions, should I start paying them an allowance?
That's a great question, and I think to kind of set the table on this entire discussion, we need to know what's the state of allowances here in the United States. And I did a little research on this. It was surprising to find out that the average allowance is around a little under $9 a week for kids.
$9? The going rate doesn't seem too crazy.
No, that's not crazy. So that's back to the question of, should you do an allowance?
Sure.
So by the way we set this up is I kind of want to give my thoughts, and then you give your thoughts on what you're thinking about allowances.
Yep.
And I'll tell you personally, I don't know that I love allowances.
Really?
Here's the reason why. I thought of a few reasons. I think that it establishes my child believing, just assuming this a benefit for being my child, that they're going to get this money no matter what.
Okay.
I want money coming into them. I want them to grow an appreciation for hard work, the fulfillment of actually working, and then bearing fruit from your hard work. And that comes, since it's an entitlement that comes automatically, I don't know that it creates that carrot incentive.
So I think we're on the same page. You don't believe in an allowance just for simply being a child of the Preston household, but there are ways that they can generate income.
Yeah, because here's the other thing. I think cleaning up your room, washing dishes, those aren't allowance-worthy activities. Those things are just givens for the privilege of living in the Preston household.
So we're actually more aligned than I thought we were. So if it's something that you should be doing automatically, like you said, like laundry or cleaning your room or making your bed or whatever the thing is in your household, there's not compensation for that. You kind of live in rent-free. That's part of earning your rent. And I kind of subscribe to that same philosophy, but I have no problem with my kids if they want to be little capitalists, right? They want to come up with some sort of way to pitch mom and dad on, hey, here's something extra that I can do around the house, or here's a way that I can make money if you're willing to pay me for these services.
I get a visual of you talking about, pitching you or a young capitalist is that your little girls with a PowerPoint clicker and an actual PowerPoint presentation coming to you to pitch why they need to go to cheer camp or something like that.
That's my expectation. Now, full disclosure, my kids are 4 and 2, so we're not getting we're getting a lot of daddy I wants, but not a lot of pitches just yet.
So let's talk about what the healthier path might look like for you guys and what we're actually practicing in our household. Because I do have a teenager, and then I also have a 9-year-old.
Sure.
And what we've tried to do is come up with paying for above and beyond. And we've kind of already alluded to this. That's talking about cutting the grass, washing the car, babysitting, doing things, doing the laundry for the entire household, or cooking a meal for the entire household. I mean, those things are truly above and beyond.
So it's not
basics.
Chores, it's almost like offloading something that mom and dad would have had to have done otherwise.
Yeah, it's creating work, creating something that then has a measurable way that helps everybody. And that's what the next step that I had, or topic or comment, is that make it a win-win for everyone that's involved. And in my example of what I do in my household is, my daughter does a lot of babysitting.
Okay.
And she does them for neighbors and kids in the neighborhood, but she also does a lot for us. And for us, she only gets paid a market rate of 50 cents on the dollar. So if the going rate for babysitting in this area is around $12 to $13 an hour, which I think is pretty high.
Yeah, no, that's the going rate though.
She only gets paid $6 an hour at my household.
Oh, no, but does that, because I don't remember that being offered to the Hansen household. I don't remember your daughter being willing to watch my daughter.
No, that's part of this win-win, because let me explain why this is an incentive. First of all, it's good for us because we're already providing food, shelter. There's an obligation to keep her safe.
Okay.
So there's a lot of embedded costs that I'm already paying for this child.
Okay.
So yes, we get a discount because of all the things we're already providing. But the second thing, this is a little more deliberate. I want her to be incentivized to go out there and get outside work outside of our household, so she gets paid 100% market when she babysits outside kids. And then it also, don't forget, at the Preston household, we have a very generous incentive plan is we do a dollar for dollar match on her savings.
Right.
Like she does. You could do a custodial account, or we do a minor custodial Roth IRA for her, and she gets a dollar for dollar match. So that's how we do it. So make it a win-win for everyone. But then the important thing is, this is what I want the hard work, the above and beyond for, is that you got to go ahead and start establishing those healthy money habits. And what are healthy money habits is you need to go ahead and understand the 3 key components of money. That is, you got to be generous in giving. So you go ahead and make it automatic that they understand that something that they earn, that they need to be whether it's tithing to the church or just saving something for giving out for generosity. You need to be saving, living off of less than you make. So there's very important that you're saving money. And then third, you need to understand what healthy consumption looks like. How does budgeting, how does a cash management plan work? All those things come into play if you just create some type of system. Maybe it's not an allowance, but it's definitely an above and beyond system to get that money in the kids' hands as early as possible, so they are set up to be successful in the long term with their relationship with money.
That's right. Maybe you guys have a question just like this. You want to know how you can set up a financially fit household, or you have something you want us to answer. Go out to your favorite social, use the hashtag #AskTheMoneyGuy, or go to our website, moneyguy.com, and ask us a question right there.
Thanks so much, guys. I'm Brian. This is Bo. Keep the questions coming, and we'll be back soon.